Hey guys, hope you're doing well. So we are on our way to the body shop right now, have the rear lower valance painted, but there are some odds and ends that I need done to the car. So because of that, I'm gonna leave it there for a little bit. I say a little bit, but it could be a day or two depending on how long it takes. But because I am gonna leave it there, he is gonna be able to install the rear lower valance. So I won't be doing it myself because I won't have the car, but either way we'll be one step closer to a dual exhaust. I still can't get over that. That's like the coolest thing. Well, your time is soon to be done. And some last looks, guys. Here pretty soon. It's gonna be looking a lot cooler. And personally, I am so ready for it. Because like I said, it had been on the list since before I got the car. Well, looks like we have a pit stop. Alright guys, we are back in my room. Figure I'll show you the exhaust tips that I ordered, as they came in a little bit early. So we have this box, and it's quickly becoming one of my favorite things, opening boxes in front of you guys, just because it means that I'm doing something to the car, and it gets me really excited. But in here we have a smaller box, and inside it are the exhaust tips. I'm gonna try to get nice and close so you guys can see it. Got some hardware, but not worried about that right now. Check it out. So first, big shout out to Chris, Blue Knight Fusion again, because he actually helped me out in getting the right sizes for the exhaust. So we basically went back and forth and the sizing and what fits. So these specific exhaust tips are 3 inches, but they do have this carbon fiber housing, and then going from one to the other, it's just under 7.5 inches. So that's basically the same size that he has on his Fusion Sport, so the fitment should be really good. I've always been a fan of blue tips, especially on Fords. So I felt that if I'm getting a custom exhaust setup for the Fusion, might as well knock off one of the things that I've been wanting to do forever, honestly, with this car. On top of that, I absolutely love carbon fiber, as I'm sure most of you as well. And so I saw this option and I kind of went for it because blue tips will probably attract more attention than I'm actually going for, especially just for the exhaust. But having this dark housing around the exhaust, to the untrained eye, you're not really going to notice too much. But to the enthusiast, you'll be able to tell what it is a little easier. And basically any situation you're in, the black carbon fiber from a distance won't necessarily look like carbon fiber, so it'll tone down the look while still giving it that custom look, which is basically what I'm going for. Now, one of the things that Chris did tell me about, I'm not sure if it's a factory option or if people are opting for it, but there is a subtle curve to the actual rear end of the car. And so for that, one exhaust tip actually goes closer to the car, so it's basically shorter to follow that curve of the car. Now realistically, I could have gone that route, but the majority of the tips that I would see were isolated to one side, and so you wouldn't actually have an even fitment. It'd probably be offsetting one way or the other. And so because I opted out of the subtle curve to the tips, I was able to just order 2 of the same one, and it should all fit, so I'm pretty excited about it. Car's ready. And just a friendly reminder, she might look a little wonky because of the 2 openings that the rear lower valance is gonna give, with only this one little exhaust pipe coming out on the right side. But trust me, you're gonna get a nice custom exhaust setup. And with the tips that I showed you guys, she should look really, really nice. And now just gotta wait on my dad because I need a ride to the shop. Are you nervous that it's gonna look weird because it's gonna have 2 cutouts and just one little exhaust pipe?
Nah. You can fix it.
Yeah. Yeah, there she is.
There she is right there.
That actually looks really clean. And it doesn't bug me as much as I thought it would.
Oh, buenas.
Buenas, buenas. So the old piece does not fit in my car, so we're putting it in this one. Okay. I'm so ready for this. Let me go get the tips and we can size it up. All right guys, now we're gonna do the first mock-up with the exhaust tips. So these are definitely gonna fill out this opening really well. And honestly, the curve isn't that drastic, so realistically, I think these tips being the same length are gonna be just fine. Excuse me, sir, would you mind moving just like a foot to the left? He can't be bothered. Honestly, I like it even without it being fully done. I also got this piece painted. It's a little hard to tell because of the contrasting colors of the car, But if you remember, it was faded, so it looked more gray than anything, but now it's nice black with a nice shine to it. And the piece actually fits perfectly, honestly. You can see it finishes the opening that's made very well. Good fitment all around. And back to the other side. So yeah, if you weren't sure, fitment is perfect. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see the final product, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. How you doing, bud?